let's run.
Hello you guys, I am finally recording my closet clean out. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and it's something that I do on a regular basis, not to this extreme, I'm going to be honest, but I do go through my closet pretty often. And if you follow me over on Instagram, I have talked about this for some time now, gave you guys lots of behind the scenes. And yes, I'm still behind on videos, so we are going to pump this out in a two-part series, part 1 today and part 2 tomorrow. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and stick around, and let's get into the video. Before we get too far in, just in case you've been living under a rock, I do want to explain what I'll be doing in today's video. So there is a book called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, The Japanese Art of Decluttering, and it is written by Marie Kondo. And the method that she uses is the KonMari method, and so it's a certain decluttering tactic where you ask yourself if it sparks joy and you keep it according to that. I'll briefly talk a little bit more about that in the video and kind of how I applied that to real life and to my life. And of course, I definitely would recommend reading the book and also searching YouTube. There's a ton more videos on YouTube about this specific cleaning method, and they're very good. They're very insightful. Everybody does it just a little bit differently, and I think that's a good thing. You can kind of adapt it to your own life. I had to leave this next clip in. You'll see.
Give me a hug.
I tried. I'm working.
First of all, you need to get that anger out of your heart.
He is a dang mess. I want to hop in and let you guys know that today's video is in collaboration with Bella and her daughter and boyfriend. They are so cute. They have a family channel here on YouTube, and I'll be sure to have all of her information in the description box below, so don't forget to go check that out. She is filming a closet clean out video to give you guys a little bit of extra motivation. She is a teen mom raising her little girl with her boyfriend, and yeah, they just uploaded a spring cleaning video and it's super motivational, so definitely go check it out. You can also find all kinds of mommy videos, day in the life, and so much more on our channel, so be sure to go show her some love and tell her that I sent you in her comments. I'd like to go ahead and add a disclaimer saying this is a very lax version of the KonMari method. Also, at this point, I knew that we were moving, and so I never did mention it in the video because we hadn't formally announced it yet. But I did know, and I did not want to go back in and fold everything the way that she suggests. However, I do plan on doing a tour of the new house, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys inside of my drawers here. The drawers and closets were a lot messier than they normally were, again, because I knew I was moving, and I got a little bit lazy. And so I just started throwing things in there, in addition to knowing that I was going to do this video. And as you can see, you empty everything out. And so there was no point in keeping it up in my mind. And so there we are. But the first step that you do in the KonMari method is you gather all of your clothes from all over your house, your dressers, your closets. If you have storage in a basement or the attic from clothes that are no longer in season or don't fit, you gather all of it. You get all those totes out of all your deep, dark, secret places, and you do exactly what you've been seeing me do so far in the video, and that is make a gigantic mountain of clothes. It can be very intimidating. Don't let it intimidate you. That is part of her plan. There is a purpose in having it all in a pile. Alright, so I have emptied my portion of the closet. The only thing I have left are my shoes, which I will be going through, and some stuff over there, which I will be going through, and Justin's clothes. Oh crap, I have a whole nother section of clothes. But there is a lot of dust on these shelves, so we are going to clean that really quick. Alright, so that was the last of the clothes in this closet. I have a spare closet in my guest room that I keep out of season clothes and clothes that are too small that I want to get back into. But I know for sure that I have a lot of clothes in there that I want to actually get rid of, that if I did lose weight, I know I'll never wear again. So we're going to go grab those clothes, and then I think we can get started actually going through things. So a little back history on me and why I have this closet. Because I don't typically hold on to things. I'm not materialistic. I enjoy nice things, don't get me wrong, but when I was a child, I lost everything I owned, and ever since then, I don't know, I just don't hold on to things. Nothing really has much significant value to me, and I'm very grateful for what I have. Please don't get me wrong when I say this, but the reason I have accumulated this closet in this bedroom is because whenever I got a divorce, I lost a whole bunch of weight and I bought a new wardrobe, and I gained that weight back pretty quickly. And of course, I had bought things that I loved and I felt great in and confident, and I just didn't want to part with it. Everybody hopes they're going to lose weight and get back into those clothes. Ladies, let's be honest with ourselves. We all have some clothes that we want to get back into. That closet was half seasonal, but mostly, I'm not even going to lie, it's mostly clothes that don't fit. Everything folded right there does not fit. So I kept them, and it's been over a year at this point, and I haven't lost an ounce of weight. I continue to gain, and so it's to the point where I just have to start making some decisions and purging things that I know I'll never wear. And I'm going to mention this later on, but even if I did lose weight, you just have to be honest with yourself. And are you going to want those clothes? And if you're not, that's the things that you should get rid of. If you think you might, hold on to them for another 6 months and then do another purge. But don't just let them sit in a closet for 10 years. Styles change, your body changes, and you're going to want to go buy new clothes. I have now emptied all of the clothes and gathered them into one room. This is every piece of clothing that I own, and I'm going to be honest, it was a lot more than what I was anticipating, and I think that is the whole point of doing this. Okay, I am fighting natural lighting right now. I hope it's not too bright, but we have to just dive into this pile of clothes. So I guess we're going to start up here, and kind of the way that you're supposed to do it is just go through, hold each item, make decisions on whether or not you've worn it, if you're going to wear it. Her terminology is, if it sparks joy, you keep it. And my interpretation is, if it feels good and I reach for it in my closet, I'm going to keep it. If you put off wearing it because it doesn't fit right, or it's not comfortable, it's time to let it go. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's get into it. Okay, so right off the bat, this sweater from Victoria's Secret, I have worn it one time, I think, maybe twice. It's brand new. I got it this season. It's fine. It's just too big. I got it in an extra large because I wanted it to be, oh no, I got it in a large. I bought it bigger because I wanted it to be a little bit oversized and cozy, but I don't really like the placements of the pockets, and I don't like the way it sits on me because it's a longer jacket, and I don't know, it just doesn't look good. So I've got other black jackets that I reach for, and I'm just gonna probably put this up on my Poshmark if you're interested. Literally brand new. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I'm struggling with this. I can't do this with every piece of clothing. This is my second thing that I picked up. But these leggings I lived in last summer. They are Victoria's Secret. They are the capri length, I guess. But they're obviously worn because I wore them like every single day to work and to the gym. I have these in a large and an extra large. I use them for, the large is for working out, the large is for work. But summer's around the corner and they're like the only pants that I have that fit right now. So I'm gonna keep them because I will wear them if I have to, but I'm hoping to be able to replace these, and if I can, then I'm gonna get rid of them. So we're gonna keep these for now. The struggle of finding where to put what. Okay. Okay, so that is gonna be a get rid of pile, and I'm gonna put the clothes that I'm keeping on the couch for now. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Struggle is it just didn't get cold here this year, so I don't know what I would actually wear and not wear of my winter clothes. Actually, I'm gonna make a winter pile. I don't have that many winter clothes, so this isn't too big of a deal for me. But if you do, I wanted to give you a tip, I guess. Go back in your mind and think if you wore them the last time that you had the opportunity to. So this shirt I'm holding up right now, I know that I didn't end up wearing it at all last winter, and so I decided to get rid of it. As much as I did love it, and I wore the heck out of that thing. But I just reached for other things, and so that's kind of how I made that decision. That hoodie right there I've had for probably 5 or 6 years. I loved it, I wore it, but again, I just reached for other things. So that's kind of a good way to make that decision. Maybe yours are summer clothes that you don't get to wear very much, and try them on, make sure they fit, make sure there's no stains on them, and then kind of make your decision from there. Okay, so there's a few pieces in here that I've never worn. Something happened to my audio, so I was gonna say that if you've not worn it, maybe you just purchased it. Like I have a few things from the thrift store that I bought. I barely even tried them on. I did put those all in a pile, and I put them in a section in my closet that I knew where they were. And I challenged myself to either wear them the next time that I reach for that type of clothes or get rid of them. And so I kept them all in their own little spot. That way I would know what I was reaching for. I found this gem of an article online. If you want it, feel free to send me an email or a DM on Instagram and I'll send it to you. But I'm also going to pop it up here on the screen. And she says to take each item in one's hand and ask, does this spark joy? If it does, keep it. If not, dispose of it. And she says to discard first and store later. And I really like that because a lot of times We naturally try to go to the Container Store, go to Target, and buy containers to store all of our crap. But in reality, if you just go through your house, whether it's your kitchen or your closet, and you get rid of the things that you don't use, most likely you will find that you have enough room with what you have. You can also get creative and use shoe boxes or any other type of container, an Amazon box, cut it down, use the lid of a shoe box. All those little things really help to keep your life organized, and I have found that if I do that, I limit myself, and once that gets full, I'm like, oh, I need to go through that. So that's just a little tip for you. Make sure you're purging things before you're just trying to store it.
Happens every summer. Things are moving slow.
Okay, so these piles are going to be the hardest piles because these are clothes that I wore for either a very short amount of time or I did not get to wear them at all. So these are like mediums, some smalls, a few larges. I had lost some weight but didn't keep it off very long, so I would love to wear this stuff. It's all in really great condition, and I bought basically an entire new wardrobe. So I don't want to get rid of it all and then have to rebuy it all. So this is the struggle. I'm not normally one to keep stuff, but obviously everybody wants to lose weight. So I thought, well, if I lose weight, then maybe I'll be able to wear it again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be really brutal. If I really don't see myself wearing it again, I'm going to get rid of it. If I do lose weight, I'll just have to reward myself and buy new clothes. If I really love it, I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna try to limit that and not make it an entire closet full. So let's see how good I do.
And time to unwind only gives me time to spend alone. And I can't help but wonder if anyone's in town, scrolling through the phone on a Sunday, just hanging around with nothing to do. Summer, loving.
These are gonna be the hardest because these are my workout clothes, and I used them. Some of them I never did, but I love them. I have a lot of Lulu in here, a lot of Victoria's Secret. So again, if you guys see something that you like that I'm putting in this pile, I will post them to Poshmark or my Instagram stories or something. So I guess just be on the lookout there.
Give me something, I'm about to lose my mind.
One thing I've found is this needs to be done by you, by yourself, no distractions. You need to be able to think about it, get in a good mind space, and she recommends you start with clothing. It's the easiest thing to do. It's easiest to find, to put in a pile, and to make decisions on, because we all know what clothes we reach for and what clothes we don't. We may avoid getting rid of them because we feel like we have nothing else to wear, but in all reality, it would be better to have 3 good work shirts that you repeat and layer under other things than have 50 shirts in your closet that you never reach for whatever reason, and you just have this huge sense of relief, this peace of mind every morning whenever you go into your closet to get dressed, knowing that everything in there fits. And honestly, I live by this, and as you can tell, I have 2 closets, because if I wear something and I don't like the way it fits, or I don't like it, or whatever, it either gets donated or it goes in my spare closet. The only thing that I keep in my closet is what I love and what I wear, period. And I live by that. I sound passionate because I am passionate, because it's changed my life. I love being able to go in my closet and know what I have and that it fits me, and not second guessing every single piece of clothing. I know I'm not the only one here. Let me know in the comments below. Do you walk in your closet and get overwhelmed, or do you have it pared down to only the things that you wear?
'Cause when I see you, I think I need you every single
Okay, I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far. That whole pile is to be gotten rid of. That is my winter clothes that I actually did wear this winter. That is my keep pile, my I need to wear or I'm gonna get rid of pile. But we have a long way to go. Okay, I wanted to slow down and work through my thought process on some of this with you guys. So, especially on these piles that I pulled out of my guest closet, because all of that is stuff that I haven't worn in well over a year. And some of it, like I mentioned earlier, I never did even wear it whenever I wore that size. And so if that's the case, I'm not keeping it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, click the bell next to it to be notified, and I will see you guys tomorrow with part 2.